What is up, people of the League? My name is Thomas, and welcome to another Halloween Horror Nights update for 2017. Again, unfortunately, an announcement was made when Josue and I were both unavailable, but here we are to talk about the latest updates coming from Scare Los Angeles. Now, yesterday, August 5th, John Murdy announced 2 Titans of Terror inspired mazes. One is going to be the Terror Tram, and one is going to be a maze. So this episode is going to be focusing on the Terror Tram, and a later episode will be focusing on the actual maze. So what do we know about this Terror Tram? Well, we know that it's going to bring back 3 of the 4 Titans of Terror that we saw last year. It's bringing back Leatherface, it's bringing back Jason, it's bringing back Freddy. But what happened to Michael? I'll talk more about that with Josue. But who is replacing Michael is Chucky. Chucky's going to be serving as a ringleader of sorts for the Terror Tram. And I have to say, I can see this going one of 2 ways. I can see this as overfilling the tram, or it could actually be pretty well done. I'll talk more with Josue about this. This was announced at Scare LA around 3 p.m. The concept art is already on my face, but now I'm going to hand it over to Josue. Let's hear what both of us have to say about this new Terror Tram. Alright, so now I'm here to talk about the Terror Tram, but, you know, I need my partner in crime to be talking about the Terror Tram. So, Josue, virtual Josue again, how's it going?
Hey, your virtual boy is back. Sorry about that,
right,
folks. I unfortunately have work and I live like 1,000 miles from Thomas, but
he's a busy man.
We make do. We make do. Yes, indeed. So, let's talk Terror Tram.
Let us talk Terror Tram. So what I've already talked about, how it's going to be very interesting to see how Chucky is going to play with these characters. I'm still very skeptical with, you know, I don't want Leatherface in Whoville, but let's see how Chucky plays. What do you think with this idea of a ringleader?
So, it's interesting. It's really interesting. I like the hosted by Chucky. I think actually, I'm not quite sure if I remember correctly. I think we've had another hosted by Terror Tram before. I don't recall, but something I did notice, like, because I was thinking to myself, well, if Chucky's coming back, does that mean we're gonna get people like dressed up as Chucky running around?
Right, right.
We might get that, but what it looks like, I was reading the description that's on the Halloween Horror Nights website. It says, let me see here, it says, with his faithful army of degenerate chainsaw-wielding good guy dolls. Mm-hmm. So, I guess instead of doing the whole million Chuckies in Terror Tram, they're just going to opt for good guy dolls transformed into chainsaw-wielding dudes. So, I'm just a bunch of guys and girls in, like, overalls and striped shirts with chainsaws.
And I think that's like a great way of solving Chucky, but my thing is still, when it comes to the characters of Jason and Leatherface, how are they going to stuff it? Like every corner we're seeing one of them, or is it going to be like we only see one of them in the Terror Tram?
I would like to see kind of what they did with The Walking Dead, where it's in pieces. So you remember how they used to do those old, like those little mini facades that you would walk through? Mm-hmm. I would like to, like, maybe you walk through one of those and you see like a boiler room, but now you're entering the Freddy zone of the Terror Tram.
So like, just for clarification, you're kind of hoping that it's going to go back to like that old route of going on the hill? Or
yeah, I kind of want to go back up into the hill, and I really want not all of them at once, but segmented pieces. With Chucky, of course, starting it off at the beginning. Then you walk into Freddy's domain, then you walk into Friday the 13th, then you're walking into Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and maybe you end with, you know, the Chainsaws good guy dolls again. But or
hear me out. What if it's gonna be all of them at the end? You know how like there's always like 3 guys at the end as you're just about to get back on the tram. What if it's them 3 plus Chucky? That would be cool.
Or now that I'm thinking about it, what would be kind of cool is I would like to see like I said, segmented pieces for each of these icons, but with Chucky hiding somewhere in there. Because I think what would be really cool is to see Leatherface and a chainsaw wielding good guy doll kind of like like co-op fight people. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yeah, that would be cool.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but then, my thing, where's Michael? Where's Michael Myers in all of this? That's,
it's
kind of heartbreaking.
It is, because you can't really call the Titans of Terror
when it's only 3. 3 of the 4.
Yeah.
And so, well, I think that pretty much wraps up like what we know so far, because all this was said at Scare LA. We know that with the Terror Tram, Chucky's gonna host it, so that means like the whole video we're gonna see is like Chucky being Chucky as we're about to enter. You said yourself we'll probably see good guys, huh?
Yeah. Oh, no, I was gonna say, which I really hope the video is anything like the last time Chucky did a Terror Tram was phenomenal, because they linked him to the Universal Fire, because apparently he was hard to work with, so like they fired him, so he got revenge. I thought that was hilarious, and just a little clever way that they tie all this in. So hopefully it's something like that again, and they tie in the Titans of Terror with that as well. So we'll see what that has in store.
Fingers crossed. Now, let's pass it on to all of you. We want to know what the league is thinking about this Terror Tram. How we are going to have, we're not going to have Michael, but we are going to have Chucky instead. Let us know what you think about all of this. And if you like this video, like this announcement, make sure to hit that like button. Josue, what should they do if they're like new to the channel?
Oh, if you're new to the channel and you already hit that like button, I mean, you're already here, go ahead and subscribe. Become part of the league. And if you're also on Twitter, make sure to follow us at TLETweets. And if you're more of an Instagram person, go ahead and follow us at TLEpics.
Yep. And of course, I'm Thomas.
I'm Virtual Josue.
We're your boys.
And we outie.
Woo!